What's up, everybody? Let's talk Wednesday's at-home workout. So our warm-up is going to be 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 4 rounds of a bear crawl. So the bear crawl, we know that you're not going to likely have a long, unbroken track like we would in the confines of the gym. For the bear crawl, you're simply going to bear crawl kind of in a circle, like a chicken in a coop. No big deal. Duck walk. Here is what a duck walk looks like. For a reminder, going down into a good solid squat and then walking around the room in that position. So heels planted, knees tracking over the toes just like we would in the confines of any squat position. If this depth isn't right for you to move forward in a walking fashion with, then we're going to come up a little bit. Okay? Or come up a little bit. As you progress through the warm-up, see if you can get yourself down a little deeper into that squat. Mountain climbers, the mountain climbers are meant to be smooth and steady, not fast. Just like with any plank position, what we want to make sure we're doing is keeping our hips and shoulders on an equal plane, not letting our hips get up into the sky or hips down, that equal plane as I lightly bring the knees to the chest. Finally, I've got lateral lunge. This is a little bit more of a mobility piece than it is a AMRAP or heart rate piece. All right. So what I'm gonna do is take a wide stance. I'm gonna work on keeping my entire foot planted. I'm gonna be alternating side to side. So I'm gonna lateral lunge. This foot stays 100% planted. You may be up here. I'm gonna lateral lunge to the other side. This foot stays planted. You may be up here. And I'm just gonna work back and forth over the course of that 20 seconds. All right, moving to our second piece. We have a strength and skill piece. This is gonna be every 2 minutes for 5 rounds. What we're gonna have is the accumulation of 90 seconds of work and then 30 seconds of rest, right? This is really simple. We're gonna spend 30 seconds in a right side plank, 30 seconds in a left side plank, and then 30 seconds in a hollow body hold. All right, so essentially, I'm gonna be starting my progression in the right side plank. I'm gonna hold here for 30 seconds. I'm gonna go to the left side for 30 seconds. And then I'm gonna hold my hollow body position for 30 seconds as well. All right. So remember, with the plank position, you can scale this by creating what we usually call a kickstand. The kickstand would be, instead of bringing my top leg on top of the other, like so, or if you're doing the elbow, what I'm going to do is bring that bottom leg underneath, and then I'm going to be here instead. Much easier position. So the harder position stacks the feet and drives the hips up. The easier position, it brings that bottom foot down and stacks the hips from here. All right. Hollow body, just like we always talk about in class, the biggest point of performance is that your lower back stays flush to the ground, all right? So we want to emphasize that. The further my limbs get away from my body, the more difficult this becomes. So my hollow body position, starting with the most difficult, would be limbs fully out and away from the body. And then as I bring my limbs in towards my center, things get a little bit easier, all right? So what we want to do is pick positions that allow you to hold for 30 seconds consecutively. You want to make sure and scale to make that happen, right? Let's talk workout. So we have an 8-minute ladder for you guys today. The 8-minute ladder is going to be a combination of jump squats, knee driving push-ups, and sprawl to jump and turn. The way that you'll do this is you're going to do 2 reps of each movement, then 4 reps of each movement, then 6 reps of each movement. You're going to continuously climb by 2s for the duration of the 8 minutes. All right. So jump squats. The jump squat is going to be a simple squat, jumping at the top. 1, 2. We're not looking for like max height, but more so making sure you get off the ground lightly and then ideally landing back into that next repetition. If jump squats aren't your thing, what we're going to do is we're going to go a squat with a knee drive. All right. So I'm going to go squat and then drive the knee, squat and drive the knee, right? A little bit lower impact version there. A knee driving push-up. This takes the regular push-up and adds just a simple core component to it. So I'm gonna do a knee to the chest drive with every push-up. So I'm gonna push up, and then drive the knee to the chest. 1, push up, drive the knee to the chest. 2. To modify this, what we need to do is elevate your surface. So you can use your couch, you can use your bed, you can use your box or a table, whatever it may be. So if I'm using this chair, I would elevate myself. I'm gonna do my push-up on top, push up, drive the knee to the chest. Push up and drive the knee to the chest, right? The last thing, we have a sprawl to jump and turn. So we're gonna be doing a burpee style sprawl. Arms are gonna stay straight and strong. And then my goal is to turn 45 to 90 degrees. Okay? So it's gonna look like this. Sprawl, boom, and jump and turn. Sprawl and jump and turn. So I'm gonna turn as much as I feel comfortable. All right, the way we're gonna scale this, if you don't feel comfortable jumping and turning, we're gonna go a sprawl to lateral hop. So that sprawl to lateral hop is gonna look like this. Sprawl, and then a small lateral hop to one side. Okay? A sprawl, and then lateral hop to one side. All right? So just like with any ladder, right, like you guys would do in a normal class, what you're gonna feel is the first couple rounds, the 2s, the 4s, maybe even the 6s, will feel somewhat easy. And then as that volume starts to add up, things are gonna get tough. You guys will find these bodyweight workouts kick butt, and there really are less time for rest and transition. You're really gonna feel it in your heart rate. You're really gonna break a sweat. And I anticipate that this is going to be tough for a lot of you guys, all right? Don't forget to cool down that post-workout yoga style flow after you finish your workout. We'd love to hear you guys' feedback, post your scores, all that good stuff down below. See y'all.